Today I want to climb this summit and I want to sleep up there in a cave. The summit stands around 2,600 meters of altitude, which means it will be pretty cold up there, but the cave will hopefully give me some good wind protection. The hike is relatively long and will take me around 6 hours, and the area near the summit is only accessible through a short climbing section. The last 2 days I basically spent on my couch with short breaks. I took a small stroll through the forest, but nothing more. It was just relaxing, recharging energy. Felt a little energy low. And also now, the start of the hike, it was really hard. But now I feel like my body gets the rhythm again. Sometimes the best medicine is just moving a little bit. There she's gone. Slowly it's getting steeper. I will climb in this direction. It's a relatively short part, but it's quite steep. The first part is done. It was exactly as I said, it was short and steep, but nothing too serious. Sometimes it really does pay off to be a little bit shorter. We're headed towards the next climbing part. On a trip like this, the climbing is actually not the difficulty, at least for me. In this specific case, it's the cold, the exposition up there, and the wind. Those three are the things that I thought the most about. I was a little nervous before this one. Of course, you could say, yeah, well, you just bring warmer stuff and more stuff, but the more stuff you bring, the heavier the backpack, the harder the climbing. So it's like you gotta find a good balance for this. I think up here it has -1, -2 degrees Celsius. So it's a little bit too cold to spend too much time having a break here. So I'll keep going. To cool down too much up here, that's pretty much the worst idea. The wind up here is biting through the jacket. It's really cold. But it's not that far anymore. I think I saw the cave already. I think we're getting closer. I discovered those caves, there are 2 of them, last year on a different trip. I found them by accident. So there's the cave. Unfortunately, I see lots of snow. Let's see, in there it's dry, it seems. So that's where I will spend the night. Let's check it out. So This cave again is from the First World War. It's actually not a cave, it's a bunker or some shelter that they prepared here. That's why you see also these parts of the roof or blocking or whatnot. Also, unfortunately, there's a lot of glass here. I guess that's also from back then. Nowadays, nobody would hike up here with glass. So that is also from the war. Yeah, I have to prepare the floor. The good thing is it's pretty dry. That's good. And the best thing is it seems to be very good sheltered from the wind, which makes all the difference up here. Up here, that makes all the difference. So I'm happy. Yeah. There's no wind in here, which is great, but it's still very cold. So before I do anything else, I get out of my wet sun hoodie. I sweated wet. So change it to warm, dry clothes. I changed into a dry base layer. Then I put a little wet sun hoodie on top of it because I want to dry it through my body heat, because I need the layer and I don't want to carry around the wet layer, so I will dry it with the body heat. Next layer is a fleece. Now I put on a down jacket, and over the down jacket will be my rain jacket / hard shell. And I have one more long underwear which I can put under the pants, which I will do for sure later. So the hard shell at the moment I don't need it, but for later when I want to explore the summit, for sure I will need it. I just discovered that there are actually some wet parts here in this cave. At certain points, water drops down, so I really gotta watch out to find a dry spot, because I don't want to have the water dripping onto me, of course. Before I really decide to go with this cave, I want to have a look at the other one. Maybe the other one's better, I cannot remember. Well, it looks like this one has still a lot of snow in it, which means also the wind blows more into it. Also, it's not flat. Yeah, down here it's closed. So the other one is definitely the better cave. So let's go down again. So those are not so far apart. Here's the upper one, and there's the bottom one, the one that I chose. Now you can get like a feeling for how big this thing is. It's quite spacious. And I decided to go with this corner here, or this part, because it's dry. I'm super protected from the wind. Just have to prepare it now. Unfortunately, there's lots of glass. And glass is definitely not good for my sleeping pad. I know the cave looks a little bit messy, but I will just use this part over there for sleeping. And I don't see much point in moving trash from one side to the other side, you know. So I just leave it like this. This will be my little cooking area. Yeah, it's good. As soon as I step like two meters outside the cave, the wind hits me and it's a total different temperature. It feels so much colder. It's unbelievable. I would say it's time that we get an overview of the area. The sun will set pretty soon, so it's time for the summit. It's now or never. Oh, nice. With the sun. It's not much sun, but it's a little bit. It feels pretty good. At the moment we have -3 degrees Celsius. I cannot spend too much time up here on the summit because it's still windy. I feel okay, but I guess in the next couple of minutes I gotta get out of here. And I'm also super hungry. The good thing is it has -3 degrees now. The forecast says it will cool down to -5. So it's not that severe of a difference, which is good because it feels like I can do -5 also, you know. I just brought the thin ones, but the thick ones would be also fine. It's so nice. There's not much warmth, but you can feel it still. It's good. That's the stuff, brother. Alright guys, that's it. It's too cold now. I left a time lapse up there. Hopefully that would be nice. Gotta get out of the wind. Let's go into my nice cozy little cave. Oh no, I got some snow in my shoe. Wet shoes, wet socks. I don't need that at all. It soon will be pitch black in here, so I will make some adjustments to the interior. I'm actually trying to make it a little bit more comfortable, and this looks already much better. It looks already good, but we need a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. And now I will make some food. Looks good. So good. With the cold weather conditions, this is really, really good. It feels so good. I forgot the second camera on the summit. I gotta go up there and get it. Still running. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely super uncomfortable now here up on the summit. Yeah. Good. In the cave it feels like 5 degrees warmer or 10 degrees, I don't know. Out here it's just horrible. Okay. The moment -3. Oh, that's okay. Not too bad. I'm gonna turn off the outer lights now because I don't want people to think that someone is up here and is in danger or something like this, you know. So I turn it off. It's a pity actually, but yeah, I think it's better. Yeah. At the moment I'm heating up some water. I actually forgot the tea bag, but I still will heat up the water because the ice cold water is really hard to drink for me, and I tend to drink too little when I'm in the cold and outside and climbing up and stuff like this. So I heat it up a little bit, and then it's easier to drink for me. And I will drink half a liter or something now. If I'm dehydrated, I get easily cold, and I want to avoid that. So this little cave is actually a pretty good cave. Not all caves are good to sleep in. Actually, most of the caves are not good to sleep in, but there are some caves that are nice. I don't know what it is, the measurement, the dryness obviously. No spiders, it's too cold already, so that's a big advantage also. And this has a good vibe, this cave. My dessert actually suffered a little bit on the way up. That should supposed to be like a choco croissant or something like this. So, but it's something sweet, and I can always eat something sweet. I look at the thermometer and it seems like in here it's 1 degree warmer than out there. 4 meters in this direction, it's 1 degree colder than in here. Outside I had minus 3.6. And now I have minus 2.5, and it seems to get warmer. Well, I will have a look at that. I will change my socks. The other ones are not wet actually, but those ones are a little bit longer and a little bit warmer. And I brought them up with me so I can also put them on. They will be a little bit warmer just in case. I also brought a bivy bag, of course, just in case. I took the big pillow. I almost took the small one, but I took the big one, and I stuff in my down jacket, and I have it like lightly inflated with my down jacket. That works best for me. I'm already curious if I have to get up and pee in the night. I really hope not. On some trips I'm more nervous, on some I'm less nervous, also depending on the severity or the difficulty of the trip. I could not remember exactly how the cave looked, so all those things, and it's very far up, it's high altitude, could be strong winds, weather can change fast. The exit strategy is long, so there you're far away from everything. As I said, I walked up here 5-6 hours, so if something happens, that's not good. So for this kind of trips, I'm always a little bit more nervous, and I prepare very well. I think about the gear that I take more than I usually do. But yeah, I guess that's just normal and also makes sense. I'm really happy to tell you guys that outside it probably has already minus 4 degrees. And in here, just as I said, 4 meters further in, we are on minus 1.2. So almost 3 degrees warmer in here, which I don't really understand what's going on, but I take it. Good night. Good morning. Let's check how it looks outside. The sun is not out yet, but still. Wow. Inside we have minus 1.5 degrees. I will take the thermometer outside to see how cold it is out here. This cloud looks really cool, but I really hope that it stays down there and will not rise further up, because then we have a clear visibility and also the sun will hit us directly, which would be great. I see it rising now a little bit. It's really cool to look at, but I really hope it stays down there. Some sun would be awesome. I slept actually very good. The cave protected me super well. There was no wind, there was no noises, no sounds. It was super quiet. I think I've never slept in such a quiet spot like this one. Every now and then, like really rarely, you heard a drop from the water there, but not much. It was warm enough. During the night, it was all full with fog and clouds, but in there I was safe. It was nothing wet or anything like this, so a really good night there. So there are more than 3 degrees difference between there and here. That's pretty cool. I decided to explore another summit up here, not the one that I was yesterday on, a different one, because it's just too nice to not do it. Ooh. It's just a lot of fun to climb around here in the early morning. I actually wanted to climb down there and check out this area, but there's a lot of snow and it's really hard, the snow. I actually tried to go down, but it's all loose rocks there, and also this one is everything's super loose. I don't want to risk it, so. We will make this today very simple. Thank you. I put on the helmet right away because the next part will be the climbing part, which is down there. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of cloud coming in there, but yeah, we'll see. Right now I'm approaching the most uncomfortable part of this tour, the climbing down part. It's actually similar to when you go into a fancy restaurant and then you order your food and then you eat your food and everything is great, and then the bill comes and you have to pay, and that's the part where I have to pay. I did it. Yesterday we were up there. Now we'll have a relaxed breakfast and then I walk back down to the car and drive back home. Too much water. Always. Always too much water. It was a real nice trip. I hope you also enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next one.